Hello my darlings, welcome back to another one of my empties. I love to prefix these videos with I do love a good beauty haul, but I prefer to do beauty empties. Why? A beauty haul is more of a show and tell, while beauty empties is a show, tell and know. But before we get into that, I'd love to let you know who I am, just in case you don't know. My name is Ijeoma. I'm a beauty lover, a skincare influencer, a pro makeup artist, and a woman of a certain age. And I feel like all these things truly inspire everything I do on my channel. Let's start with something completely random. This is the XNC, I guess, Super Strength Nail and Tip Remover, 99% acetone. Why am I mentioning this? For my nail lovers out there, if you love to wear nail polish like me, you absolutely need something that is 99% acetone if you have glitters in your nail polish. It's the only thing that will shift them, otherwise you will be there rubbing for 10 hours. Acetone destroys glitter nail polish in a minute. I get this one from Savers. It does the job. Next up is something that I absolutely loved and I'm definitely going to repurchase. This is the Red Fox Turbo Butter Cocoa Butter Moisturizing Creme. Technically this is a glorified Vaseline, but it's really good. It feels really nice on the skin. The skin is going to glisten, the skin is going to feel soft. It has that sweet powdery cocoa butter scent, slightly synthetic, but it's okay. It makes me happy. Better in the winter time because this is rather heavy, but I love this. I'm going to buy this again. Very nostalgic. If you know about Red Fox, let me know down in the comments. Next up, I finished up a bar of soap from YESSTYLE. They come in these biodegradable papers. I am not loyal to any particular fragrance or scent that they have in their range. They just have so many different soaps and I like trying all of them. I absolutely love them. I definitely recommend them. They just do it for me. Their soaps are under £5. It's just tick. Lots of joy right there. I then finished up two mists from Disciple, the Balancing Mist and the Juicy Mist. These are not quite for me. They're very simple skincare. They may suit someone who has simpler skincare than I do. These are just floral waters. They're nice, they feel good on the skin. They didn't change my life. I think for the price, they're a little bit spendy. They're not cheap. I want more ingredients for that money. I wouldn't repurchase this. I think I got one of them in PR and I think I bought one, but I would not repurchase this. And I only recommend them if you like simple skincare. Next up, I finished a can of water. This is Uriage Eau Thermale. This is the water from their baby range. It is just water in a can. I like to have this. As you can see, I have one in my vanity area. I like to have these to mist my skin when I'm masking. When I mask, I do not let a mask go dry on my skin. I don't need anything particularly fancy to do that job. Water in a can does that amazingly for me, and I'm really glad that I just discovered Uriage. I found them on Essential, so at least now I have somewhere I can constantly get them from, because before I was just like here, there, everywhere. Now I'm glad I know this. I'm happy to have them. I bought several. I think I bought about 5. I'm down to 2 more bottles in my backup stash. I would definitely buy them again for that exact use, to keep my skin wet when I'm masking. Next up, I finished a foot pack. This is Can't Be Tamed from Derma V10. They had this wild print on them. When it comes to foot masks, single-use skincare like this, I'm not particularly brand loyal, neither do I go looking for them. But when it comes to foot packs, I like to use them once in a while. I would say maybe I use about maybe 6 a year, 7, somewhere there, when I feel like the feet just really need a little bit of something extra. I love these. I get them from Savers. They're £1. What I do is I slip them on, I put on a pair of socks, and I keep them on the whole day, and I know my feet will feel deeply moisturized for at least 3 to 4 days. I like them. I definitely recommend them. Oh, a few more mists from Disciple. Once again, the Balancing Mist and the Juicy Mist. They were quite simple. I finished them up quickly. Everything I said about the other mists, I apply to these. Next up, I finished a classic staple. This is aloe vera gel from Dr.Organics. I have been using this for years on my skin, my hair, my body. Aloe vera is a well-used skincare ingredient, and having it in your routine in the form of a gel can be quite useful if you need just to add a little bit more hydration, add a little bit more moisturization to the skin. Works fantastic on my hair. I like to use it underneath body lotions, body butters when my skin is feeling a little bit dry. I will constantly repurchase. Next up, I finished the Fruitizyme AHA Resurfacing 5-minute facial from Beauty Pie. I loved this. This is truly a 5-minute facial. You want your skin to look fresh, awake, bright, nice texture. This does the job. It really is amazing skincare for those who are lazy, but it is quite strong. It is something you have to be, you can't be a newbie to acid exfoliation if you're going to use this. This is a product that would make me reinstate my Beauty Pie subscription. I love it. I particularly use it on my home facial days when I really want to get in there and give the skin a good blasting. This does the job. I love. And I've just thought this would probably be amazing once or twice a week, mixed in with your body wash as a body treatment. Beauty Pie, I'll see you soon. Next up, I had to let go of something exceptionally disappointing. This is the #1 formula lip balm from Penhaligon's. This is bad. It is just glorified Vaseline with, let me see if I can open it. Does it have a scent? Not really. Something a little bit powdery, very disappointing. In fact, it left my lips drier than they were before I put it on. I tried my best just because it's Penhaligon's. I didn't like it. I have barely used it. It has to go. Disappointing. Let's talk about some facial oils. This is the Body and Birch Super 25 Botanical Serum. I wanted so much from this oil and it just didn't give me what I needed it to give me. This cost a pretty penny as well. This is £75. £75. I needed to have £75 skin and I didn't have it. The ingredients are beautiful, exceptional. There are some exquisite oils in this, but the skin just was like, meh. Is that all? Is that all? This is a brand I've been stalking for quite a while. It is luxury independent skincare, but this was a very disappointing introduction. For £75, I want a bit more. I wanted the skin to respond a little bit differently than it did. Now this I'm definitely repurchasing and I definitely recommend and I absolutely love it. This is the Disciple Good Skin Oil. Oh, this was beautiful. This was beautiful. It gave me balanced skin. I love the ingredients. Very simple, full of antioxidants, a beautiful scent as well. The skin just always felt balanced when I used this. I enjoyed every drop of this. I did receive this in PR. That does not affect my review of it. I love, and I do see myself repurchasing this. This is a well done, beautiful oil. Love. Let's do some toners. Is it an Empties if IJ has not finished a toner? This is the One Thing Brassica Italica extract. I enjoyed this. I found it to be a really good background player. It has one predominant ingredient and that is the Brassica Italica extract, which is broccoli extract. It was nice. It was interesting. It had a vegetable smell as well. It kept me interested. I found it to be a good background player. I feel like it also gave me balanced skin. Would I buy this again? Probably on a whim. Do I recommend it? Only for those who like to play with skincare, try different ingredients. It was nice. I liked it enough to buy more from the brand. It was a really good introduction to the brand. It's the first thing I bought from this brand. And yeah, it was okay. It was interesting. It was nice. Next up is the Snail Repairing Toner from Secret Key. It was nice. It was okay. Did not change my life. It felt good on the skin. It has decent ingredients in there. There's Snail, there's growth factors as well. It's a toner that I think would be enjoyed by people who really respond well to snail as an ingredient in their skincare. For me, it didn't stand out. It felt nice, it did the job. I probably wouldn't repurchase it again, but if it came back into my life, I would not be upset. Down below, I did do a in-depth review about this toner and the one I've just spoken about. One thing, I will make sure to leave that down linked in the description box. But yeah, it was okay. It was okay. If anything, I think I want to try the emulsion in that line. Yeah. And the formula of the emulsion in this line, the Snail Repairing line, is quite similar to this toner. And it has some oils. I might try that. I might try that. Let's end the video with some fragrance empties. Let's start with the sample of the roundup. This is Versace Bright Crystal. A very pretty, feminine, crowd-pleasing type of situation. In fact, when I wore it, my husband complimented me on it. He rarely compliments on my fragrance, so that's what's made me even remember it. I think this has peony. I remember it having an ice note and wondering what the hell is that about. Anyway, it's a pretty thing. Definitely a summer fragrance. It's not one I would buy, but if you like pretty fragrances or you are a collector of the Bright Crystal line, maybe you can check that one out. Next up is Vespa for Him. This is just a pleasant, sweet, classic male fragrance. Young man friendly. It has pineapple, it has lavender, classic notes of male fragrances. It works well in the summer, nothing revolutionary. I talked about it in my last fragrance video. I feel like it's the kind of fragrance that you buy when you're going on a hot holiday and you don't want to put your expensive fragrance in the bag when you're going out. You just want to carry something cheap to refresh yourself and smell nice. That's what this is for me. It's not a repurchase, but I'm happy to know it and have experienced it. Next up is the classic Elizabeth Arden Green Tea. I wanted a little bit more from this, but I am very glad I have experienced it. It is a classic. It just smells like green tea, despite it having a very complex pyramid. It just smells like green tea. Regardless, I am going to have a look in the flankers and see if I can find a green tea that can be my signature. I would like to have green tea in my collection. It is a classic, and having classics is a big thing for me in my perfume collecting journey. But yeah, I'm happy I experienced that. I'll probably buy a bottle and keep it in my backup just for the sake of the culture. Yeah, green tea is green tea. And that's that. Those are my recent empties. I hope you find some value in this video so you can do yourself a little bit of happy shopping. Down in the description box, I will make sure to list everything that I have mentioned in this video. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Ijeoma, and I'll see you soon.